Hi friends, so here's a quick little patriotic little craft for you today. I used two of the little wooden tags that I get at Hobby Lobby. They come in a 12 pack, and so it figures out to be a quarter each because it's $2.99 for a 12 pack. So I'm using two. And these are stencils that I got on Amazon. It's a 36 pack, and there's all kinds of polka dots and stripes and buffalo check and stars and flowers and all kinds of fun designs. And so I just sprayed the back with some pixie spray, and this makes it a light tack, a light little stick to it, and you just need to let it sit a minute or so before you use it. So while those are sitting, I'm going to paint my little tags. So I'm just using True Blue acrylic paint by Folk Art on one. And I'm going to paint the entire thing, both sides. And I'm just using some foam or round sponge brushes I get on Amazon. So I've got the blue one done, and now I'm going to leave it mostly the white that it came, but I'm just putting the stripes on and sticking them on there. And I'm using Cardinal Red acrylic paint by Folk Art. And I'll just get the small little sponge brush and just kind of dab that paint in those stripes. Just kind of up and down motions. Even though it's stuck on there pretty good, it can still bleed under the stencil. So you want to just make sure there's not a lot on your brush each time, and just kind of dab up and down. And try to be patient, because sometimes I get impatient and I want more on at a time. But if you'll do just a little bit at a time, then it stays on there much better. So I do a thin first coat and dry it, and then I will go over it and get some spots that I missed. And since it is kind of stuck down pretty well, I can kind of brush it on a little bit. It doesn't have to be the up and down motions all the time. So I did kind of cheat a little bit and do some strokes with it instead of up and down. Then I will dry that. And for the most part, that came off pretty well and didn't bleed under there too badly. So now that they're dry, I'm going to use the stars, and it's sticky as well, so I'm going to stick it onto the blue and do the same process with this vintage white Folk Art paint. And I do the same thing, just a little bit on my brush each time, and I'll dry it, and then I will go back and do some more, just the spots that need it a little bit heavier. Just making sure I get good coverage. So I dried it and took that off, and now that it's completely dry, I am sanding it and smoothing it out, giving those edges a little distressed and aged and worn, and also the stars too, and the stripes, just making it look a little bit vintage. And you could use distress ink along the edges if you wanted, and I usually do, but I didn't with this project. So I'm just using my little desktop vacuum cleaner and getting all the paint particles and paint dust and sawdust off. And now I'm going to glue these together at an angle, but I'm lining up the two holes. Make sure those line up really well. And I'm using that same twine that came with it. And I'll just pull those ends through that loop, and then I'll tie off those ends again. So now I'm going to use some twine. I'm going to wrap it around my fingers twice, so there's two loops on each side. And I am going to go around that with the one tail around the middle, and then spread those loops out. And I'm going to glue that right on top of that twine that's there. Just hold it until it dries and arrange the loops while I'm holding it. And as you can see, this is a super quick project. So I just have a little scrap piece of white cardstock, and I'm going to use these little tiny alphabet stamps I got at Hobby Lobby, and some of the black Tim Holtz Distress ink. Just stamping USA on there, and my letters are not straight, but that kind of adds to the character and the vintageness of it, in my opinion. I just like that look. So it's a little tiny tag. I'm just kind of cutting those corners at a diagonal. Then I'm going to use my distress ink in the color Vintage Photo and just go around and lightly distress all those edges and define those edges. And I'm going to punch a little hole, and I want some thin twine, so I unraveled one of those twines that I won't be using anyway that came with the tag. Sticking that through, and then I will pull those edges through. Then I'll just lay it there and see how long I need it and cut the excess off, and I'm going to glue that right on the center of the bow. And then last but not least, I'm going to grab one of my really small buttons, and you could sew this on. You could thread that button first, but this one I didn't. I just glued it right on that center. And that is it for this project. Super cute little shelf sitter. Just hang from a hook on a shelf. Would be great on a tiered tray. Hope you were inspired to make something similar. Really appreciate you watching, and you have a whimsical day.